Hi everyone, welcome back to Soble Says. I want to give a big shout out to all of my listeners and supporters, people who have been hitting that like button, maybe dropping me a comment. It means a lot. Thank you very much. You know who you are. This one's for anyone who's overcoming roadblocks, maybe encountered a challenge, could be marketing related, could not be. I want to give you my approach to how I handle these things in business and how we've achieved our growth. It's a really simple plan. And so if you're struggling with something, I want you to think about three things. The first thing is dedicating a person who's responsible for solving the problem. And so that person might be you. If you're a business owner or you're on a team, that person might not be you. That person might be a hired person. But it's really important to think about who's going to really be responsible for solving this problem, and make sure they know that this problem is on their plate and it's their responsibility within a time frame to solve it. So the first thing is choosing a person who's going to actually be in charge of solving this problem and making sure that it's their responsibility. Could be you taking self-ownership. The second thing is to develop a plan. Sometimes that plan requires additional guidance and resources. You might have to bring in some help. It might be something that you just need to carve out some time and do it yourself and document it. But it's really important to have a clear plan of attack. So if you need to bring in help to maybe figure out specific parts of the plan, or that you have certain challenges that you can't overcome yourself, make sure that part of your plan is to bring in those resources. And that brings me to the third important thing, is to make sure that you're dedicating the appropriate resources to solving the problem. No problem or challenge actually gets solved with no resources dedicated to it. Those resources come in the form of time and money. And so you might be able to dedicate all of your time to solving this challenge, and you just need to carve out the time in your day to make this a priority. You might be able to completely offload it and spend the money and put it in your budget to have this taken care of and make it somebody else's responsibility and pay them to get it done. But either way, it's an unrealistic expectation to expect a roadblock or challenge to get solved without dedicating resources in the form of time or money or both. So if you're stuck and you're trying to figure out your next steps, I would really think about who's really going to be responsible and the best person to solve this challenge. Is it you? Can you find somebody to help you or support you? Find that person that's going to be the lead to take on this challenge, or take ownership and figure out who you need to bring on with you to get it done. Second part is making that plan. The plan is so important. Otherwise, you end up spinning your wheels and spending a lot of time and energy and effort on the wrong things, or maybe going in a circle, not going in a linear path towards achieving your goal. And the last thing is making sure that you carve out the resources, the time and money needed to get this done, and set realistic expectations for yourself. Nobody can expect to get things done without resources, and that doesn't mean just money. That could be time and effort, but it's going to take something. So guys, get out there. If I could help you in any way, please drop me a line. I'd love to help you, and stay tuned for the next Soble Says. I will be recording more soon.